So here we are at Iron Hill. We are close to the top of the hill. So originally this whole land would have been a flat piece of land that you could walk across. But when iron was discovered, miners came and dug a huge hole in the ground in order to get those veins of iron ore. Do you remember what we said when we talked about how iron ran through the ground, that it ran in a vein? Look at your wrist and look at the veins and see how iron ore would have run through the ground. Here's another angle of the mine. You can see how deep it is from this angle. And here is our third angle. Now I'm in the middle of the mine. If you look up, you can see how high the edges are. Originally I was standing right there when I was filming the first time. Now I'm in the center of the mine, and you can look all around. This is just a giant hole in the ground. And the reason this hole in the ground exists is because of these rocks. These rocks, or boulders, contain iron ore. Iron ore is what the miners were looking for. And if we take a closer look, you can see the different types of iron ore that can be found. This particular boulder has the black type of iron ore. If you look over here, you can see some red with veins of black, particularly up top. There you go. But by far, the most common iron ore is orange. And there is some orange in this rock, as well as this one. But you can really see the orange in these two rocks over here. These two rocks have a lot of the orange iron ore, as well as some of the red and the black. Here's another angle of our mine. You're still down in the center of it. Also, something that you might find in the mine are minerals called quartz. And you can see that this rock has a very nice vein of quartz running through it. They're very shiny in the light. You can really see them sparkling. So that's a very good example of quartz. This rock also has it as well. But the main reason I came to Iron Hill was for the reason that the Native Americans came. And the reason that Native Americans came to this area was for a rock that looked like this. Looks like a pretty ordinary rock, right? Well, this rock contains something very special. It contains Jasper. If a rock contains Jasper, it has very, very sharp, straight edges, as you can see that this rock contains. And if I run my hand across it, it could actually cut my finger if I pushed hard enough. And Native Americans, particularly the Lenape, would find these rocks all over the place around here, because it is something that the lava and the magma in the area produced when it cooled. Well, when they found a big enough piece with Jasper in it, they would use it to make, first off, their spearheads, and then later on, their arrows. So this was a really cool find. And now if you look to the front of the classroom, I'm going to show you more that I found.